Hi and welcome back to another Amazon selling video. My name is Nikki Kirk and I'm out in Moab, Utah. We just got done doing Arches National Park this week and it was amazing. Here's a little clips from it. If you're new to my channel, the reason I'm out here is because I travel full-time in an RV while selling on Amazon, and I have been for the last 4 years. I absolutely love it, and because I love it so much, about 2 years ago I started telling other people about it and how they could get started doing it, and from all that, that is literally how my whole channel really got started. I was sharing travel vlogs and sometimes RV kitchen videos, and then started sharing Amazon because it's so awesome. Like, I really just want to share it and help anyone get started who wants to. So I recently did a video sharing some of the new seller successes just this year in 2021. I'll link the video here if you want to watch it. But literally, like, as soon as the video hit, all of a sudden these comments about how Amazon doesn't work, how I'm scamming people, I want you to buy my courses and all that kind of stuff. And it was kind of ridiculous because I get those comments every once in a while, but I've never had like, that's all the comments were. And on a video that's sharing success, no less. It was very strange. Today, I thought I would just do a video on why new sellers don't make it or why they quit. Hopefully this video will help set some expectations so that you don't get burnt out, or if you're struggling in your first month or thinking about starting, you know what to expect and just have a better success in the end if you know what you're getting into. The first thing to remember is that you are starting a business. And in what world can you start a business and be rolling in it by the second month? You are not a unicorn. Unicorns are very rare. And let me just tell you right now, you will not be a unicorn. Second, retail arbitrage and Amazon selling is not a get-rich-quick scheme. You might not even get rich ever. If you are trying to do this to become a millionaire, this is not for you. Especially if you lack the drive to keep going when it gets frustrating. It is not a get-rich-quick scheme. I am not a $1 million seller. I don't actually know any $1 million sellers. If you do know a $1 million seller, that does not mean that they are profiting $1 million. Sales numbers are not profit, and that is so important to understand. I think people don't totally understand profit when I do my videos because they're always asking me, wait, if you're spending $1,200 and you're only making $900, then you're losing money or something like that. That's not how the profit works. So profit is after I've sold everything, made the cost of goods back, paid Amazon their fees, paid the shipping, any other expenses, and the money left over, that's my profit. So in general, on a low side, Amazon sellers tend to make, doing retail arbitrage, 20 to 30% profit. So if I'm saying I made $10,000 of sales for May, that means I probably profited $2,000 to $3,000. That's like a paycheck, right? That's your money you made doing this. Even though my sales were $10,000, I only took home $3,000. Amazon makes it really easy to get started. You literally just have to open an account and you can start selling. I mean, pretty much anyone can do it. There's probably people who can't do it for different legal or, if you're not a resident of the country. I'm not sure all the reasons, but in general, if you are a US seller over the age of 18, it's pretty easy to get started. And you don't even need a lot of money to start a business. I mean, you could start a whole business on Amazon for as little as $500 to $1,000. To cover your beginning product costs, supplies, all that kind of stuff, you really need little money. And if you've ever started a business, you know you generally need some money to start it, right? So that makes it really easy selling on Amazon. You don't need a whole lot of money. Not only that, Amazon already has a built-in customer base. Everyone shops on Amazon. And if you're doing FBA, they handle all the shipping, the inventory, warehousing, they handle all the customer service, and they do all the marketing. You literally don't have to do anything to get customers to buy your product except for list it on Amazon. And that is huge if you are starting a business, to not have to cover any of that cost. Possibly because it's so easy to get started selling on Amazon, people think that it just is easy. And I probably have even said it's easy. And I mean, it's easy in the sense that you don't have to cover all of that stuff I just mentioned. You don't have to go out there and market your business and get the SEO right to get everyone to go to your website. They already do all that. But you do have to put in the work, and it is absolutely work. A reminder that you are running a business, and it's hard, it sucks. Amazon can be frustrating, customers can be frustrating, but if you're gonna throw in the towel when things get hard, you are not gonna make it on Amazon, because believe me, it will get hard. It can be especially frustrating if people in your life, in your family, don't understand Amazon selling. And honestly, if you're starting, you probably don't fully understand it either. And so they think what you're doing is kind of weird, or they don't get it. They just think it's a weird hobby you have, and they're kind of waiting for you to give up on it, right? That, on top of everything else you're learning, is a lot to carry. I really equate it to learning a new language. You are learning from scratch on this. I mean, most people probably, you've seen some videos and you've done a little research, but honestly, do you even know what you're getting into? Probably not. I know I didn't, and so you're really learning a new language. If you think you are gonna master this in 1 to 3 months, you are fooling yourself. So dive in, learn as much as you can, be prepared to know that you don't know what you're doing, and just make mistakes and learn along the way. I really want you to get in the mindset that you are starting a new business, and new businesses do not turn a profit generally in 2 to 3 years. Now, luckily, we don't have to wait that long on Amazon because of how much Amazon does help you, but you should really plan on pouring money into your business as much as you can safely. You don't want to waste a lot of money, but as much as you can, and not expect to make any profit or take any money out for 6 months. If you can get into it with that mindset, you are already on the road to success. It takes time to learn. It takes time to make mistakes. You'll learn from your mistakes, hopefully not make them again, but sometimes we do. Usually on the second time we learn, right? And you also might take a while before you're able to pull out a profit. Now, depending on the time of year you start, it could be 3 to 5 months before you're able to make a profit. I started in August and I was pulling out a profit in late December. So that's like a little over 4 months, I think. But if you're starting right now, it's June and it is the summer slowdown. So it's gonna take a little bit more to get going, but just hold on because Q4 is coming and it is so worth it. A lot of new sellers quit because they're not seeing that money back right away. When you sell your first product, it'll be 4 to 6 weeks before you ever see a payout from Amazon, and it might just be literally feeling like pennies. It might be $40, $50. It's not going to be a lot. And then you'll start to get more substantial payouts as you keep going, sending in inventory, selling products. It will go, but just know everyone goes through this. It takes 4 to 6 weeks before you'll ever see a payout from Amazon. Another expectation you need to go into it with, because if you're going 3 weeks and you're like, I've sold all this product, I've sold $500 worth of stuff, but I don't see any profit, that's normal. Now, if you've been selling for 3 months, there are companies like Payability which offer next day payouts on your Amazon sales. So whatever you sold, you can get paid for it the next day. But there are some milestones you have to hit, and one of them is you have to be selling for 3 months. So I've linked below if you're interested in that. They have like a $250 sign up bonus, like cash in your pocket if you want to sign up. But there's things out there that can help you if you just literally can't wait and you want that money back faster. But you don't actually need to do that if you can wait and just wait on Amazon's payouts. They pay out every 2 weeks. I have a full video that I'll link here that goes into all the details of Amazon and the reserves and why you're not getting your money. But really, when you are a new seller and you're not seeing your money come back, customers are annoying, you're making mistakes, doing bad buys, you're not understanding how Keepa works, it is so easy to give up, right? And that's what a lot of sellers do. They just give up when it gets hard. I'm not talking about the sellers who things happen and life circumstances, family emergencies, things come up and you probably wouldn't even be able to hold a job in some of those things, right? So I'm not talking about those sellers. I'm just the ones who kind of just give up when it gets hard. Because honestly, making it on Amazon literally is as easy as not giving up. It's continuing to do it, continuing to grow and learn, and understanding this foreign language that you are growing a business, probably never having done a business before. I know I hadn't. So it's all a part of it, and just know that you are not alone. Keep going and keep pushing. It's not an overnight success. You can make money on it, but it does take work and it takes time. Like all things in life, time and hard work will pay off in the end, and they are so worth it. Honestly, in this day, you do not have to go alone. There are so many awesome groups out there, and if you're in a group and it's not uplifting and encouraging, find another group, because there's so many great groups out there. You don't need to be in another one. There's enough negativity going around. You want to be in one that's encouraging and helpful to you as a seller. The whole reason I started the Bolo group to begin with was because I wanted to help new sellers come together in a positive way and just know that they are not alone. That's really how all my groups started, as a way for community to talk to each other. So remember, you are starting a business. It's gonna be hard. It's not gonna be overnight. It's gonna take some time, effort, lots of mistakes, lots of bad buys, feeling like you're wasting money, but it is worth it in the end. You don't need my help to get started selling on Amazon, but if you want it, as always, I am there to help you. If you're starting from scratch, I have my beginner FBA Amazon selling course, which covers how to sell on Amazon doing retail arbitrage, online arbitrage, FBM, and FBA. I also have the ungating guides if you need help ungating in any category, and if you just need help knowing what to source, there's the Bolo group. Like I said, you don't need my help. You don't have to buy any of this stuff. It's just there to help you if you want it. That's why I created them, to help new sellers. But again, you don't need it. You can do it through watching videos. I'll still be here to make content to help you on your journey and celebrate with you when you leave comments or just tell me how you're doing. Amazon selling has totally changed my life, as well as many other members in the community, and it is worth it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great week, and I will see you back here for another Amazon selling video.